Developing news out of Paulding County, where an officer was killed while responding to a domestic violence call last night. This is Deputy Brandon Cunningham here, was killed in the line of duty Saturday night. We brought this to you live on the air. Tonight, we're learning more about just what happened. New at 6, Fox 5 has obtained a previous mugshot from the Georgia Department of Corrections. This is James Atkins. Atkins had a lengthy criminal history, serving time in Cobb County for robbery and possession of marijuana. Let's get right out to live team coverage for you of the shooting. Fox 5's Joy Dukes is live with reaction from the community. We want to start with Fox 5's Eric Mock. You were there last night walking us through. Eric, what can you tell us today?
Eric, we actually have breaking news that just has come in within the last few minutes before we came on live with you. We actually just spoke with the brother of James Atkins, who was here at the scene with his family going through the house. And we just spoke with him. He told us that his brother battled demons and that he and his wife had fought before, but that they couldn't understand how he could have done something like this. And they did say that he was a gun owner. They said it was very normal for their family to own guns. They grew up hunting. And again, they said they had fought before, him and his wife, who we now has been identified as Kim Tao Vu. She was shot in this, and she's in the hospital. He said the family has spoken with her. She's doing okay. She will recover, but she's got a long road to recovery ahead, and that she was shot in the shoulder. I'm telling you, this is breaking news. We just got this a few minutes before coming on, but we do want to show you the house here. This is really badly damaged because we are learning today that deputies and officers used armored trucks to make entry into the home, a SWAT armored Bearcat. They also used drones and robots to make entry, where they say James Atkins was shooting at deputies from inside the home. And this was after he had shot and killed Deputy Brandon Cunningham. And again, we want to show you, this is Atkins' mugshot. This is from 20 years ago from the Georgia Department of Corrections, where he had served 3 years in prison for a Cobb County robbery committed in 2000. The Paulding County Sheriff's Office says Deputy Brandon Cunningham and his partner responded to the domestic dispute call here at around 6 p.m. But as soon as they got out of the car, Atkins fired at them from inside the home. You can even see bullet holes in the Paulding County Sheriff's patrol car that was here at the home. Now, Cunningham's partner was unable to get to him because of the gunfire, and other responding deputies were also unable to get to Cunningham and were unable to get him to safety because Atkins was continuing to fire at them from inside the house.
Appears as if our deputies were ambushed, and we don't know at what point where he took his own life, but we know that our deputies were in the midst of a hail of gunfire when they arrived on scene, and the additional responding deputies that came on scene were also involved in that. They didn't know where the gunfire was coming from.
Now, like I said, we just spoke with Atkins' brother, and he tells us that 52-year-old Kim Tao Vu, who was Atkins' wife, who she was shot and she was trying to get away, he tells me that she is recovering, but she's got a long road of recovery, and he had actually asked for prayers for her as well as all the families involved here. Now, Paulding SWAT was able to finally reach Cunningham using an armored truck to give them cover, but he later died at the hospital. And after an hours-long standoff, SWAT team members, when they got inside, they found that Atkins had apparently shot and killed himself. Now, the GBI has taken over this investigation. They were here for most of the night. But again, we're going to have much more for you coming up later tonight from Atkins' brother. Again, we just got that within the last 10, 15 minutes here. And he told us a lot about his brother, a lot about, the relationship that was here and what had happened. And he even said that he had called his parents just after the shooting. We're going to have all that for you. Don't want to miss that coming up tonight on